Hello there everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Good Game of Fun. This is THP talking to you guys once again, and today we are playing SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy. If you guys have not seen my 30-minute long review of me going into a lot of detail with this game and reviewing it, critiquing it, talking about what I like and about what I don't like, I do recommend you guys go watch that video first, or if you guys want to watch the game, just be the game, and then feel free to stay and chill out with me for approximately, what am I saying, my pronunciation is all off today, but isn't that just every day? Yeah, stick around with me for approximately 2 hours, and then maybe after that we'll look at the Megaman 11 demo, because I downloaded the demo and I played like a minute of it. I died once and then I quit, because I knew that I wanted to stream it at least a little bit of it. I'm curious as to what that demo is all about. It feels like Mega Man. I mean, a lot of people are super hyped about Mega Man 11, like it's the fucking second coming of Jesus Christ, and I'm like so like not caring about that game at all. Like it just looks like Mega Man. And that's it, like just I don't feel like it sticks out. It's not like a comeback like what Mega Man 9 was, And that one was like, back to retro graphics, and it just had something. I just feel like it had more heart. Mega Man 11 just seems to me like it's just more Mega Man. But anyway, I don't want to open up the stream with more of my usual insufferable ranting. I just want to just play this game as a way to kind of like close the lid on, as SNK Heroines. Thank you, NIS America, if anybody from NIS is watching, because they're the ones that gave me the review code for me to be able to play this game and to review it. So I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for the support. I did not pay for this game. This game was sent to me. So, yeah, what we're going to do is we're just going to play through a little bit of it for around 2 hours. And then we'll get out of here and play the Mega Man 11 demo. And we're calling the stream, and that's it. Pretty straightforward. So when the clock strikes 10, I'll do the Mega Man demo and get out of here. So, yeah. We're gonna go ahead. Does this game have actually, that's a good question. Does the game have the DLC already? Like, I was wondering, because I know there's at least like 1 or 2 DLC characters. One that we already know, the girl from Million Arthur, but then we have a second one that still hasn't been revealed yet. But I could easily be wrong. Let's see. Recent releases. Next week, we're gonna get, fucking, Shinobi Replay in English. We're gonna get Reflections. So, I should probably, the game costs $10. I probably should have bought it by now, but hey, man. I'm a cheap motherfucker. I don't see any, like, DLC store or anything like that. Usually the DLC shows up at the bottom or something. Well, I guess it just hasn't come out yet. Yeah. For some reason, I just kind of assumed that, that one character would be there at launch. The sound is really loud here with me, so I'm gonna turn it down on my end. I don't know if it's too loud for you guys. Yeah, and I'm sure that as soon as I start throwing punches and shit, it's gonna get really loud, so I'm gonna bring it down. Alright, it seemed like some people have shown up. Let's see how long it'll take for them to actually, leave. I already have my stopwatch here. Like, will everybody leave, like, 30 minutes in? Or maybe 35 minutes in? When are they gonna get bored and just say, fuck this shit, and just not be here anymore? I mean, I'm just giving you guys a hard time. I'm just being shitty because, this is a fan servicey game, so of course people are gonna stay here, right? But, when I was playing Dragon Quest yesterday, what I think to be like a potential like game of the year contender, and like nobody was here. I just find that funny and slightly frustrating. But like I play this like whatever okay I guess anime titty fighting game, and like everybody flocks over, right? Everybody comes in. Oh, whatever. I'm not gonna hold it against you. People like what they like. I want to see what combos I haven't done, because there are differences in the dialogue and stuff depending on who you're pairing up with, and so I just need to remember who I've teamed up with and who I haven't. I want to go for that. So yeah, the characters have different costumes and stuff like that. The 2D drawings are infinitely, like, a million times better than these fucking horrid 3D models. I mean, they don't... I mean, they're from King of Fighters 14, and I was never really too hot on them. I don't think they're horrid. They're not that bad. I'm being too harsh on it. But it's definitely, like 5 years from now, we're not gonna look at this and be like, oh, it looks great. Like, it's gonna get outdated real fast. Ever since King of Fighters 14, I've always thought that King of Fighters going into the 3D space is just them just copying off of all of the other games that have gone 3D, and they kind of rushed it, so it looks nowhere near as good as, like, Street Fighter, or Guilty Gear, or Dragon Ball, or anything like that. It just seems like, well, everybody's 3D, so I guess we need to be 3D too. It's like movies, right? All of the popular movies are 3D, so I guess no one is allowed to make 2D stuff anymore. And so that sucks, because King of Fighters is like the fucking pinnacle of amazing pixel art. And sprites and shit. And, yeah, now we have, like, awkward, like, like, everybody moving like they're in a fucking Jimmy Neutron episode, and I just, you know, 3D doesn't make things inherently good, and this game and a whole bunch of others are the perfect example of why that is. Hasi was saying, sorry I wasn't there for Dragon Quest, I actually really liked the game. I mean, whether you like it or not, I mean, that's okay. The DLC isn't going to be like Blaze Blue, is it? What do you mean? People always say Blaze Blue, but nobody ever specifies what Blaze Blue we're talking about. Because regular Blaze Blue, yeah, it does have shady DLC, but is nowhere near as bad as Blaze Blue, cross tag battle. If you specify that it's cross tag battle, I'll know what you're talking about. But everybody just for some reason say Blaze Blue as if cross tag battle was the one and only Blaze Blue game that has ever come out ever. So people say, oh, Blaze Blue? I'm like, okay, which one? Like, but I'm assuming you're talking cross tag battle. I mean, I don't know, man. There are a lot of empty gaps in that character select screen, so who knows? Don't you guys see how many spots are empty? Yep. I mentioned that in the review. There's going to be a few DLC characters. The character select screen looks like it could play off as a demo. What do you mean as a demo? Play off as a demo. I don't even know what you're trying to say there. Really, really sorry I haven't been here. Bendy Jr. Oh, yeah, you're here. Saying that you're back in all caps, which is very unnecessary. That is an empty character select screen. It looks half empty. So does every fighting game starting roster? I mean, I wouldn't say every. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I haven't gotten rusty in the few days that I haven't played it. Because it has only just been a few days. Up until the day of the review, I've been playing and playing and playing and playing this game non-stop. But just a little bit of time that you don't play it, especially with fighting games, so like you just kind of lose. You lose that adrenaline, you know, you lose that push. You lose the inertia they make, the push in the shopping cart. I love that Yuri doesn't have any shirt under that. I love that. You know, my screen is already pretty small as it is. So, like, I don't know if you guys can look at the microscopically small text. I'm shelving Dragon Quest for now to play Spider-Man, which is a much shorter game. Oh, yeah. I do not blame you at all for playing Spider-Man instead. That is looking like a really, really sweet game. I haven't played it. I've only seen Afro Senju play it on Twitch. And it looks awesome. It seriously does. I watched up until the moment where Peter Parker meets up with Mary Jane again. But that's it. Yeah, these cutscenes don't mean anything. I mean, whatever. It's just them saying generic lines that don't lead up to anything. This story actually really fucking sucks. I'm just gonna... All I'm gonna do is go through it. Just because there are a lot of fights in it. But, like, there'll come a point where I'm just gonna skip everything. And then I'll do maybe survival mode most of the time. Because that's actually fun. Because it's just fight after fight after fight. Rather than just, you know, having these dumbass cutscenes. I think out of all of the outfits, this Mui Mui one is probably my least favorite just because of the big-ass fucking dress. How do you fight in that? And literally all the other outfits are nowhere near as cumbersome as that big old dress. I guess that's supposed to fulfill some sort of fetish, but I don't see it. That just doesn't show off. It doesn't show off Mui Mui in the best light. They're just showing her as something that she's not, man. No, I fucked it up. Well, better switch. I really don't have to do a whole lot of thinking, so I will be able to talk with you guys a lot more. I have the game myself. It's enjoyable, but loving the combo execution between various powers. The story mode is my only gripe. It's like a glorified arcade mode. I mean, most fighting game stories are glorified arcade mode, but like what it has is so fucking stupid. Like, it's kind of redundant to say that the story mode is a glorified arcade mode for a vast majority of fighting games. You know, there are exceptions, but yeah. This one in particular is not. It's not good. I've been posting some combo vids on Twitter. Cool. I've never understood this a little bit. Okay, so she's just sitting there in some fucking alternate dimension. I have no, like, why isn't she on a sand pillar? I was about to say snow pillar. Sand pillar. And he literally looks at the camera and says, let me explain this. You obviously don't know what's going on, so let me tell you what's going on. With tiny tags that you can barely read. Pocket dimension, and I guess I want sand statues, and so, yeah. Absorbing energy. Whatever. You're a beast at this game. You've seen those combo vids? I haven't seen them. Occult Mansion. Yeah, look at all this fucking clutter. That doesn't mean anything. Spider-Man is definitely shorter than an RPG like Dragon Quest. That's pretty obvious. Yeah. Pretty short, at least by comparison. Leona, Kula, Mai. Alright. Leona is definitely one of my favorite characters. The characters that I've definitely had the best time with in terms of making combos and just doing a lot of cool shit is definitely, Leona, Yuri, and Mui Mui. I mean, all the other ones are fun too, but, you know, I find that, you know, like, people like Athena are pretty generic, and, Mai Shiranui is nice, but, you know, again, if you've played as her in other King of Fighters games, then you know exactly what she's about, you know, just with the simplified control scheme, all of the moves are the same. Oh, hold on, we just have, I heard Ikariga. What's going on? Rodrigo Garcia just subscribed. Well, thank you very much, Rodrigo. Have a sexy lady wearing nothing but a towel. Keep it, you know, it's savor the moments. It's special, you know? I made it just for you, and only you, even though I never knew you existed until just now. I knew, I had a dream about it. But you can only stare at her from a distance for only 5 minutes, and after that, you can't see her again. She's mine, okay? You hear? So cold. Spider-Man is alright. It's not amazing. It's not spectacular. It's just good. Why am I not surprised in any way for you to just completely, like, deflate the hype that everybody else has for this game? You totally seem like the kind of guy to say that. I mean, whatever. It's your opinion. I'm not going to take that away from you. But I'm just saying that it's not surprising to have this game that everybody loves and be like, oh, it's just okay. I'm like, fucking great. Were you the guy that gave the game, like, the 1 7 out of 10? Out of all of the other 9s? But whatever, that's your opinion. I mean, I haven't played it myself, but what I've seen of it, the game looks great. I mean, this seems like the perfect follow-up to the PlayStation 2 Spider-Man 2 game, which is kind of like the gold standard, right? Like, that's kind of like the one game that everybody compares the Spider-Man games to. Is like, well, it's not like this one. And people are saying, oh yeah, you know, it's kind of, it's better than that one. And I'm like, alright, cool. I definitely want to try it myself, but I already spent $60 on Dragon Quest, so I'm gonna play and beat that, and then I'm gonna buy Spider-Man much later. My go-to team, Shermie and Luong. Luong is good too. I don't necessarily think about the characters in terms of their fighting skills and stuff like that. I just see who has the hottest outfit, and right now I'm liking Yuri and Leona. And Mai, I guess. Mai's fine, but I feel like there are others that are more interesting. I'm loving Spooderman. Yeah. This fucking girl is weird too. She's new from 14. She like makes wacky faces and stuff. I don't know. She just seems like Like the kind of person that will make a YouTube channel and try too hard. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, SNK, I don't know how I feel about, you know, just giving my opinions on SNK Heroines again. Especially... Literally, this is a cutscene where literally nothing happens. The guys are alone, quietly just posing like a JoJo character. And then it ends. That's it. That's literally what that whole cutscene is. And it doesn't change depending on, you know, who you're fighting as or anything. It's just him being a fucking idiot. Now, here we go. Ooh, she's fine. She's pretty fine, too. I do like that the girls are out there in the back, too. Something that I did not mention in my review that I think it would have been good to mention is that there's a really big lack of stages. I just farted. Did you guys hear that? Oh, damn it. Hopefully the mic didn't pick that up. I'm sure it did. But, one thing that I didn't mention in my review is that there are very little stages. The whole thing takes place in one big mansion. And there's a bunch of different mansion-like levels. And I feel like, you know, if the entire story takes place in like a pocket dimension or something, you'd think that would open the floodgates to a whole bunch of different, you know, to a whole bunch of different levels and stages and different looks and stuff like that, right? But they don't. It's all just in one mansion, and there's like, what, like 6 or 7 stages? I feel like there could be more. And if not more, then at least make them more varied, and they're not. Obviously, stages are not necessarily a make or break thing for me, and I just kind of forgot to mention it in the review, but I guess I can just mention it now. There are barely any stages, and they're all kind of the same thing, which is upsetting. I've seen a lot of people say they don't like the web swinging because it's not like Spider-Man 2. Really? I haven't played 2 in years, and I'm not sure what they mean. Seems fine to me. Again, I haven't played it, but the web slinging swing... Sorry, blah, blah, blah. I can't fucking talk today. Oh my god. Enunciate. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck. I swear to god, if I fucking flub my words again, the stream is over. I mean, I've played Spider-Man 2 a lot. And obviously the web swinging is good in there. But I haven't played the new one. But based on what I've seen and what I've heard from people, they say that it's pretty much the same thing. But it flows better. And, like, it's better because you can, like, jump and bounce off of stuff a lot better. I would argue that it's better than the PlayStation 2 one. That's kind of the point of making newer games, so that they improve from the older thing, you know? Just because a newer thing is better, that doesn't mean, oh, fuck the older thing then, you know? People say it's almost like blasphemous to say, like, how dare you say that this newer game is better than the original, the sacred original? Well, isn't the point of making a sequel to a game is to, you know, isn't it like making it better and improving upon the last one? Isn't that like a thing that you should do when making a sequel or making a new game, you know, or a new iteration of something? Isn't that like the natural progression of things to just try and make it better? And so if it is better, then cool, because it's only natural. You know, just because I say that this new and improved thing is better than the older one, and that's good. That's a compliment. But people take it as like, how dare you question the word of the Lord? Well, fucking the word of the Lord is antiquated. It's old. Those people don't know what they're talking about is much better in my opinion. It seems a lot better to me. Even with your air superiority, you'll never be able to escape from me. I mean, look at my cat claws. That's why I'm superior. People just like to complain. What about the combat? The combat is, have you played that Batman game, Arkham Asylum? It's that. But with Spider-Man. Like, even down to, like, the fucking stealth sections is very Arkham. Does take practice to not get murdered. Just use your spidey senses, bruh. Bye, Athena. This game's specialty is, girls screaming with an echo. Well, with the reverb, better said. There's only 2 people left. Just us. Ah, Kukuri. Fetishism explosion. I hate you so much. Literally the cringiest villain I've ever seen. But yeah, like, this first run through, like, this is it. Like, this is literally the entire story. And, like, the complete mindfuck of an ending. Like, I don't even know what the fuck the ending is. It just seemed like some just random bullshit. Is Kukuri playable? And then just say, doesn't matter who you're combined with. They all say just kind of generic lines that don't connect with neither one of the two. Sometimes it does, sometimes, but like they rarely say anything to each other. Just kind of say different stuff. The first base the game made me do after the tutorial seriously kicked my butt. Really? There are difficulty levels in the game, right? For Spider-Man? Bye-bye. Yeah. There we go. I heal myself a little bit. Just like every single fighting game boss in all fighting games, all of these bosses always gotta be complete and utter bullshit. Like, it's weird, because you play through an arcade mode or play through a story mode, and all of the enemies are cakewalk. But there's always that final enemy that you fight that is always this fucking bullshit, like, I'm the computer so I can see and know everything that you're doing, so I just activate my super just automatically. Alright. Luckily I have him on very low difficulties just to fucking get rid of this. He's not. He'll probably be available at some point, probably. Who else is in the game? Tony Stark, Doc Ock, Sandman, Venom. The Avengers Tower is in the Spider-Man game. Does that count? Dr. Octopus, he is in the game. Sandman, I don't know, actually. Venom, I don't think so. I wouldn't be surprised if Venom was like a DLC expansion, because they got the Catwoman stuff coming out pretty soon. A lot of villains are there, you know, Scorpion is there. Yeah, like, I don't know what to make out of this fucking ending. Blah, 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 blah. I just imagine Willem Dafoe just yelling in front of the camera. Just going, blah, blah, blah. Playing in a normal, you can change the difficulty whenever you want, yeah. And that's it. Everything just kind of popped like, that's it, and credits. Fuck this story. Stupidest thing ever. Oh, why did I didn't mean to do that. I want to press plus, skip it. I'm done. And there we go, I beat the whole game. Thank you for playing. And there we go. That's the whole thing. Alright, so we're gonna move on to survival mode instead. I enjoy that a lot more. Should I go for... I'll go Terry. These outfits, I mean, I like the cheerleader one, but this one? What's this one? That steampunk one just kind of sucks. I don't know, like, what? I mean, I understand this cheerleader one, but, like, this fucking one is just kind of lame. Yeah, I'll go for the black. Do I have the big bird one? This one is just funny. Look at that, she's enjoying herself, she loves it. Red bird. Oh, silver bird. Okay, how about this one? Green. 4. Okay, I thought I wanted the bird to be red, like the bird head. All right, I think I've used the big bird character maybe only like once. That's the stupidest story I've ever seen. What even happened? Nothing happened. Was that the story mode? Yeah, it was. No Avengers, no symbiotes. I'm not gonna spoil who else is there. There's a whole bunch of characters in there, but Avengers, as far as I know, there aren't any there. But the Avengers Tower is there. There's a lot of Avengers references in Spider-Man. A bunch of, like, hidden stuff and references to older stuff. There's like, you know, Peter Parker's room that has like newspapers of like, oh, you know, Spider-Man beats Green Goblin or some bullshit. It's like that no matter what two characters you use. Yeah, exactly. And Blaze Blue got shat on? I'm about to sound like a broken fucking record, but again, what fucking Blaze Blue? Everybody fucking says Blaze Blue as if Cross Tag Battle is the only Blaze Blue game that has ever existed. You can't just say Blaze Blue because there's so many Blaze Blues, including Cross Tag. So like specify which one it is, because I'm either gonna like, because my response is based on which one you're talking about. Because if you just say Blaze Blue, I'm just going to assume that it's just regular-ass Blaze Blue, like Calamity Trigger, Continuum Shift, Chrono Phantasma, and Central Fiction, those ones. But Cross-Tag Battle is such a different thing. So when people just say Blaze Blue, and only Blaze Blue, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, because chances are, you're probably talking about Cross-Tag Battle, but if I make that assumption and I'm wrong, who looks like an idiot then? Me. So I'd rather clarify and be a fucking anal dickhead about it. Cross tag. There we go. Just say cross tag battle. Don't say Blaze Blue, because I'm just going to assume that you're talking about the actual Blaze Blue games, not the crossover shit. And Blaze Blue got shot on. So you're saying that as like, you know, the story is good on Blaze Blue and people shot on that? Or like what? Like, I don't even know what you're even implying or saying there. The story is the same for everyone other than them having different interactions based on their win quotes with some lore involved. Yep. Sandman isn't in the game? Yeah. The story was pathetic. It was just nonsense. It was just a bunch of nothing. Could have been a good game? What game? Doc Ock? Don't know. You don't know if Dr. Octopus is in the game? I know that he is there, but not in the way that you might think. I know that Jordan Davis has the worldview of an NES game, so he'll, like, probably assume that if I say Doc Ock is in the game, he's gonna imagine, like, he's a villain that you have to defeat, like in the movie. But no, it's not like that. It's something different. Something way better, in my opinion. But Dr. Octopus is in the game. Just, again, don't assume that is gonna be, like how you've seen in other places. Clearly, the story wasn't the main focus for this game anyway, so it's whatever. I mean, like, I hate it when they don't give a shit, you know? Like, I just... Like, this is the kind of shit that makes people assume that, you know, fighting games don't, like... There's this, like, mentality in the fighting games community that is like, oh, like, it's normal. Like, fighting games don't have good stories, and they shouldn't have good stories, because why give a shit about the story? It's all about the fighting, right? But it's like, you know, like, they can have great stories. They definitely can. But people don't bother because there's this mentality of, like, they shouldn't have good stories. Because I guess people assume that because you're focusing on the story, you are then not focusing on the fighting mechanics. Like, I don't know. Again, I was ranting about this yesterday, about people having this binary thought of either this or that, you know? With no middle ground. But, you know, Blaze Blue is a fantastic fighting game, and it has an equally fantastic story. And Mortal Kombat, and, you know, all of those NetherRealm games with Injustice and stuff, those are good fighting games. And they also have a really good story, too. So, like, I don't know why it has to be mutually exclusive, because they're not. And so, when people say, like, oh, that story sucked, but then again, it's a fighting game. It's like, no, like, they're capable of so much more. But they don't do it, you know? And then the fans kind of encourage, you know, developers to just not give a shit about the story, even though they totally could. And then, like, in terms of content, the game ends up suffering for it, because it's just a really thin package for people that don't care about going online and getting destroyed all the time. So, like, you know, you end up getting less content just because there's some people, there's a loud minority that doesn't give a shit about it. But whatever. I said I wasn't gonna be too ranty in this stream, but I guess that goes against my nature. Alright. There we go. Metal Slug 2 in that arcade machine. Not saying Skullgirls is bad, but isn't it basically the same thing of all the girls fighting for the same goal? Oh, but it's so much better made than this. Like, if you're comparing Skullgirls to this, I might politely ask you to leave because you just committed a cardinal sin. Thanks for the contribution to Snake Appreciation Day, THB. Oh, I'm doing something tomorrow. I'm gonna play, maybe like S-Double versus or something and just play, with Hikage in every single level. Because I like Hikage a lot. And of course, people only give a shit about my streams if I'm playing anime titties, so... It's about time we played some Samurai Kagura. And nothing's really happening with New Link right now, other than Homura being awakenable in New Link, as Crimson Homura, so... If you want to see me grind, and have nothing fucking happening that's interesting, then hey, you can stick around, but I wouldn't recommend it. As a matter of fact, I recommend it so little that I'm not even gonna stream myself grinding the fuck out of the tokens. I'm just gonna play S-Double versus instead and just play as Hikage. I know Octavius is in the game. I don't know if he becomes Duck Ock in the game yet. Based on what I've seen on the game, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Him becoming Duck Ock. Cross Tag story was bad. I hear it's bad. But I'm sure that's better than this. I don't know why either. I agree too. The story could have been better, but it fell flat. Don't know. I didn't play it. I haven't played Cross Tag. I can't answer that. Me neither. I haven't played Cross Tag. I saw that, on, like, Newegg, the game was going for, like, 30 bucks. But that's just the base game without any of the DLC, so... That's a no-go for me. I'd very much rather just buy the game, like the special edition with everything on it, when that, you know, when that special edition with everything costs 30 bucks instead of just getting the base game for 30, because I'll still be spending more money on DLC anyway, and I don't want that. I don't want to do that. God, these fights are really short. Nakoruru and Yuri. I'm gonna play as the other girl. I really don't play as her enough. Let's see, what you got? I think I only played as her, yeah, like once. Isn't she like the capoeira girl? I think she's also new, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she appeared as a new character in King of Fighters 14. I reviewed King of Fighters 14 a while back. That was such a long fucking time ago. I should look up that review and see how it actually did review-wise. I mean, you know, reception-wise. Because I remember people fucking not liking what I had to say about it. And it was mostly because of me complaining about the 3D and me thinking that it was a bad move on their part, but... It's weird. I'm a very casual fighting game kind of guy, but, like, a lot of the fighting game reviews that I've done are, like, one of the most top-viewed videos on YouTube. If you go BlazBlue Central Fiction Review, my review is the very first one that shows up right at the top. I think it's, like, one of the most viewed ones. And then, like, if you go for Guilty Gear Exert Rev 2 review, again, my review is the top one. Or, like, the second one. If it's not the first one, it's, like, the second or third one. So, like, I'm wondering, like, is my King of Fighters 14 one, pretty high up there as well? I don't think so. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's not. I don't remember that the video getting a lot of views. But, like, which other one? I remember there were a bunch of video reviews that I made for the previous website that I worked at that really took off. Like, my, Odin Sphere Leifthracia review got, like, fucking 20,000 views or something. The Valkyria Chronicles one got a lot of views. Yeah, like, I remember, like, I was hitting it off. Like, I was fucking getting it done in that other YouTube channel. But, you know, it just makes me think that there's something wrong with the way that I'm running my own YouTube channel, because, like, how the fuck am I getting a lot of views from my reviews over there, but, like, I can barely break 100 over here, right? You know, like, that's kind of what I wonder. Those are always the questions that I ask. to myself. Like, you know, it's clear that my work pays off and that I'm doing a good job. And that, you know, people will watch it and enjoy it for the most part. So, like, why am I getting success there but not here, you know? That's just my question.
Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Ready, go.
The Mandalorian is saying, why the fuck? I hate that the home button is, like, right next to the start button to plus. Because, like, I always end up going to the home screen. I don't like that. There's a Mortal Kombat game with no one-on-one fighting game. With no one-on-one fighting. And you just go from one stage to another. As Kung Lao and Liu Kang. It's called Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Oof, that game is hella old. Referring to your fighting games equal bad story comment. I'm pretty sure Nakoruru is from Samurai Showdown. Doesn't she show up in King of Fighters at some point? Like, all of these characters eventually show up in King of Fighters or in, like, fucking Mark of the Wolves or some shit. Like, all of these SNK characters, kind of show up everywhere. You know, Terry Bogard has shown up in, like, fucking 7 different games. He's in, like, King of Fighters, he's in Final Fight, he's in Mark of the Wolves, he's in, like, fucking everything. He's in this, you know? He's in this fucking girls-only game. So, like, you know, you can say that, oh, you know, as an SNK crossover, but, like, you know, all of these girls have been everywhere, you know, technically. SNK really does a good job of crossing over a lot of their characters with a whole bunch of other games. So Nakoruru, I mean, yeah, she was in Samurai Showdown, but like, I think I remember her being in the King of Fighters game. I remember her in 14. That's why that's where I know her from. I saw her in 14 when I reviewed it. Ikia. Hey, don't touch my bird head. This survival mode is gonna end when I fight Kukuri when he's like completely fucking OP and broken. Now I'm speaking like a true fighting game fan. Just saying that everything is broken whenever I lose. Kula, hey, nice outfit. Nakoruru's in 14. Don't know why though. I don't know why Terry is here either. Just to turn him into a girl. And have everybody's you know, gender bending fetish fantasy come to life. I am surprised that I haven't seen any hot takes, like any stupid bullshit, you know, video game articles talking about, oh, Terry Bogard and what it means for the transgender community. You know, like, I haven't seen a lot of people, you know, talk about Terry. I thought it'd be like, why Terry is problematic for the LGBTA. Oh, they're making fun of transgender people. Or something like that, you know. I just kind of assumed that something like that would happen, and we haven't seen anything of it. But I'm happy that it doesn't happen. I'm not saying that it should happen or that I wanted to see happen. I'm just saying that I was expecting something like that and it didn't happen, so I find it surprising. I guess the game is not popular enough for people to mooch off of the money. To mooch off of it, I mean. They make money off of it. I guess it's not Grand Theft Auto or Call of Duty or some other popular game, so I guess, you know. I guess it's okay. I guess they just don't care. They're gonna turn a blind eye to it. Their social justice righteousness is just going to, like, take a blind eye to it. Oh, I don't know. Whatever. Sometimes these weird, like, pseudo game journalists love to, like, pick on the weirdest fucking game sometimes and compare it to Dark Souls. Come on. I'm gonna break your shield eventually. Ah, oh, come on, I had it. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait for that recharge. Heal. Ow. Oh no. Are you okay? Boop. There we go. He's in Fighting X Layer. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, they announced that he was gonna be in it. Capcom's specialty used to be fighting games. Well, yeah, used to. But now there's Resident Evil and Megaman. There's a lot of really good stuff that Capcom puts out. Let's see. I did like that factions thing in Mortal Kombat X. Can think of any other fighting game with factions. If you want my hot take, I just don't like how this game looks visually. I feel like the 3D graphics, like them taking the King of Fighters 14 engine and repurposing it for this game, I mean, it's fine, but it's not going to hold up later. to me, the King of Fighters is at its best when it's pixelated 2D sprites. I have always thought that it was not a wise move for them to, you know, go 3D. Because I feel like that's gonna fuck them over. I mean, that is fucking them over right now. Because, like, their graphics, like, their sense of art style just doesn't hold up as well as Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5. As any of the other games that have gone 3D, like, I feel like King of Fighters is the one that has kind of, like, done that the worst. Like, this feels like a game that says, everybody is doing 3D, so me too, you know? Like, hey, I can do the popular thing too, look. And now that they did it in 3D, now they feel like they can't go back, you know? For people, they're gonna think that, oh, going back to 2D is gonna be like a step back, which is not. I would say this is a step forward. Like, I feel like SNK and Neo Geo and all that stuff in general thrived on its fantastic sprites and pixel art. That was, like, the thing that they were known for. And they just threw that away. Just for popularity. Just because, hey, 3D is the fashion, so I guess we'll all just be 3D now. And it doesn't work. I don't feel like it looks anywhere near as good as how it did before. Like King of Fighters 12 and 13, you know, like those two games had fantastic art. They look great, and it was on a PS3 on an HD console, and I loved it. But I guess, you know, maybe the game just didn't sell all that well, and they thought that their big jackpot idea was to make it 3D, and I feel like that just made the games worse. Yeah, like, just, like, the characters look really nice and pretty in 2D, but then you see their fucking 3D models where their eyes are too big, and their lips are weird, and, like, their faces just don't line up with what the 2D picture has. Like, it just looks kind of weird and gross. I just don't like it, especially with the faces. Like, the faces is, like, the big thing. I just don't feel like it holds up anywhere near as well as any of the other games that I've tried 3D. Some fighting games need to stay in 2D. Some fighting games thrive, yeah, better in 2D. They could have done it better, you know, like, I feel like if they did it like how they did, you know, Guilty Gear, or is like 2D/3D kind of stuff, that would be awesome. I'd be down for that, you know? But, like, it looks like this, you know? And that's, you know, I just don't like how this looks. I feel like they can do 3D better. And, but that would mean giving it away to Arc System Works, and I don't think that'll ever happen. They could try 2.5D. Yeah, like Guilty Gear style. In my opinion, some fighting games are 2D, because especially... Do you have a favorite fighting game series? Mine would be Darkstalkers. Darkstalkers, that one is old as hell. There hasn't been a new Darkstalkers in years. The last one that they came out with was Resurrection, and that was kind of just like a re-release of like an older one, I think. My favorite, gosh. That's almost like worthy of making a video on it, you know, like a top 5 or a top 10 fighting games or something, because there are a lot of fighting games that I like. I mean, I'm just thinking about my favorite. I mean, one thing is talking about the best fighting games, but another thing is talking about, like, my own personal fighting games. Talking about what I think is the best is not the same as talking about what my favorite is. So, if I had to give you a rough, like, off the top of my head list of my favorite fighting games, I would say Arcana Heart 3. I would say BlazBlue Continuum Shift Extend. I would say... Hold on. I would say... Smash, probably. I like Soul Calibur 3 a lot, but I didn't really pursue it all that much outside of 3. I like those, I like that Capcom vs. SNK Millennium Fight, whatever. That 2001 Capcom vs. SNK game. I love that game. That's like, you know, one of my personal favorites. If you want to talk about what I think is the best fighting games, I would say, like, Guilty Gear. Like, the newer Guilty Gear is literally, like, the very first thing that pops into my head. And then Street Fighter 4. And then maybe, like, Tekken 7. as, like, the best. But, like, Tekken 7 is nowhere near close to being my favorite. I like Arcana Heart. I like Blaze Blue. I like, King of Fighters 13, I like a lot. And then Capcom vs. SNK. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And please don't bring up neither 3 nor Infinite, because those are not my favorite. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and only 2, is one of my favorite fighting games. Soul Calibur is cool, too.
Hey, come on.
Street Fighter for me. Street Fighter's alright. Was never really decent at it. I've never been good at Street Fighter, but I love Street Fighter. I like Alpha 3. I like Street Fighter 3. There's a PlayStation 3 version of it. Like Street Fighter 3, you know, Third Strike Online Edition, something or other. And that's like a really great version of Street Fighter 3. That and like the Street Fighter 3 that you find on the Switch with the Anniversary Collection. Like that's perfect. In fact, if you like Street Fighter, just get the Anniversary Collection, because that has fucking everything. Except for Street Fighter Alpha 3. So that's why I have it downloaded on my Vita, so that I can play the PSP version of it. At least I think Alpha 3 isn't in it. Tekken 6 is good. Yeah, Tekken 6 is good. But I happen to like 7
Hey, come on.
a lot, too.
Ready, go.
Favorite in general is Smash, says Brandon. I am not surprised that you would say Smash. Yeah, I like Smash a lot. Is there any other kind of fighting game that I like? Oh, I like... As of late, I've been playing a lot of Pocket Rumble. It's very simple, but I don't know. I just really like the flow and, you know, the look of that game. Does Mugen count? Does going on Salty Bet and just watching Mugen for 5 hours, does that count as favorite fighting game? Skullgirls, I know that is good. Like, when I play it, I have a really good time. Oh my god, no, this is too hot for the internet. You can't watch this. I know in my heart that Skullgirls is really, really good, but it is nowhere near close to being my favorite fighting game. It's not my favorite. It's really good. I acknowledge that it's fantastic. I played it, and I have fun with it every single time, but it is not my favorite. I'm just trying to think of other fighting games that I've played that I've enjoyed a lot. That are, like, my favorites. You know, a fighting game that I always go back to. I think that's it. I have King of Fighters 98 on Steam and on my Switch. And I play that all the time. Like a true Mexican, I play Street Fighter 98 a lot. Whoop! Oh god. I totally missed it. Oh, come on. I got dizzy. Oh, come on, man. I'm gonna run out of time. There we go. I like Mugen myself, not the best, but it's fun. I just love how stupid, how fucking crazy it is. I'm obviously not being serious. You ever play Killer Instinct? Oh yeah, I like Killer Instinct. Not my favorite. Again, but I've always been very biased towards, like, 2D pixel art anime type of fighters. Like, that is my kind of fighting game. But, yeah, I've played Killer Instinct. Of course, it's on Xbox. I don't have an Xbox. I've played it with other people. I remember my community college campus had, like, an arcade room, and there were people that would bring their TVs and their consoles and shit, and they'd play, Killer Instinct, and that's where I played it. I know, like, the fucking Battletoads are in it and shit. No, yeah, I've never heard a single bad thing about that Killer Instinct fighting game, although, I just don't hear things about it, just in general. I've never... I think, like, Killer Instinct was really popular for a time, and then it just kind of went away. Nobody talks about that game anymore, and it was really, really good. Yeah, I remember being having to be a really solid fighting game, and I remember the sound and the sound effects for the punching and the voiceover guy going like ultra combo and all that bullshit. You know, all of that was like super duper on point. I remember it being like a really faithful, like honest to God, you know, Killer Instinct game. And they added a lot of really crazy characters on it too, so you know, that helped a lot. And graphically it looked really good, so yeah, Killer Instinct is good. But again, like when I think about my favorites, I don't think about that one. I acknowledge it as a good game, but it's just like whenever I'm sitting down on my couch and I say I want to play a fighting game, like that's not really the game that I think about. No disrespect, but you know, I don't think about Killer Instinct. I think about, you know, having Megaman, Spider-Man, and Shumagorath in the same room fighting against Iron Man, Thanos, and those little yellow dudes from Mega Man Legends, you know? That's what I think about. I think about Guile from Street Fighter fighting against Geese. Or something. I think about, you know, cute anime girls doing a bunch of ridiculous, overpowered anime-style attacks. I think about Ragnar the Blood Edge. I think about Persona 4. That's another game that I didn't mention that is one of my favorites. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. I love that game to death. The only reason for why I didn't mention it now is because it's been such a long time since I last played it that I just kind of forgot about it. No, but yeah, I like the Persona fighting games a lot. If only they came out on PS4. The only reason for why I really don't play them as often is because they're on PS3, and I really don't use my PS3 a whole lot. I only play it when I only use my PS3 when I do Cold Steel. I used to play Doom on it a lot, but not even that, because now I have fucking Brutal Doom on my PC. And I want to stream that at some point. But, Fire! Come on. Stop blocking my shit, come on. Oh, now I'm gonna die? Oh, great. You can block my shit a whole bunch of times, but I get hit once and I die. Fuck you. Never been a fighting game fan myself. I don't dislike them, but I wouldn't go out of my way to play them. I'm thinking of getting into BlazBlue and Guilty Gear, though. I highly recommend both. Whichever one you choose is going to be a good decision, in my opinion. Guilty Gear Extra Rev 2, I think, is one of the best fighting games you can play right now. Dragon Ball FighterZ I like a lot, but I kind of get bored of it really fast. Because, I don't know. I just don't feel like it's as complex, I guess, as other fighting games out there. It's very simplified as well. You know, right now, the modern gaming industry has a big boner for just dumbing down fighting games more and more and more and more and more and more and more. And, you know, Dragon Ball FighterZ is very visually appealing. And I like how accessible it is, but I just kind of, you know, I play a couple rounds and I just sort of lose interest and I stop. I do all the arcade modes and I get pissed off because I don't get an S rank, and then I go online and even on the casual mode I get my ass kicked, and so that's no fun, and so I just stop playing. And I'm done with the story mode, so like there really isn't a whole lot there left for me to do. I mean, I can try and level everybody up, but you know, it wouldn't bother me so much if I didn't have to fight those fucking clones over and 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 over again. If I could just fight regular characters and add in all those the DLC characters as well. The fucking DLC characters are not included in the fucking story mode, not even as clones or anything. So like, what the fuck? It's just fighting like Trunks, Frieza, and Trunks and Frieza, you know, clone, or like Krillin clone. I'm gonna open up the window because it's really hot in here. Catch a breeze. The sounds in Killer Instinct are fucking great. Yes, they are. But the game with the best announcer is Street Fighter Alpha 3 or Soul Calibur 4. Soul Calibur, just in general, is pretty funny with his announcer. The sword of truth is in the destiny of the sword, and the sword is baloney. Round 1, fight. Like, just the guy speaking complete craziness. I mean, I'm sure it makes sense if you try and look into it, but, like, I just... You know, right there in the heat of the moment, I'm like, what? What the hell are you talking about? The enlightenment. It's always him talking about a sword. The enlightenment of the sword comes from the determination of the sword in the sword. I'm just gonna buy all these cutscenes. I wish they announced how much Thief Archer would cost already. Oh, for SNK Heroines? That character select screen feels like there's going to be like 13. Yeah, I know. There's so many empty gaps in it. I'm assuming that they're going to fill in all of those empty spots, but... I mean, that's kind of depending on how well the game does, right? If it sells, they're going to keep making more characters, but... I don't know, man. I don't see this being the kind of game that people are going to be taking to EVO, you know what I mean? I feel like they're going to have like 3 or 4 and like that's it. I don't think they're going to fill in that whole heart. Although, I feel like they should. Because it just looks too empty otherwise. Bitch, I'm already spending... Wow. All of my coins have already run out. Like, a minute ago, I just had like 20,000 coins. And now I'm about to run out. Alright, all of the things with my... Wow. Ran out of coins already. Okay, let's do maybe... Just to unlock these cutscenes. Sylvie and Mion? Alright, sure. Daddy! Sylvie... Bunny Girl Sylvie, obviously. And, Mion? There we go. I mean, she looks hot already in that, but... Yeah, there we go. Give her, like, the office worker look. Or, like, the teacher look. Sure, do that. What colors you got? Okay, that's nice. I'll go for that bright blue one. Let the sand take us away again. I wish Blade Strangers... I would give Blade Strangers a chance, but the character designs for those who aren't Isaac, Gullvolt, Shovel Knight, and Quote aren't really appealing. So you're not gonna buy a game because of how the characters look? I mean, sure, but like, the game mechanics and everything, you know, could be to your liking, but because, you know, it just doesn't look... It doesn't look as good. Like, you know, why do you, like, you know, inch towards the bad and say, well, those don't look the way that I like them, so I'm not gonna buy it. It could be, you know, the opposite. It could be you could be more positive and be like, well, I'm gonna buy it because these designs look really cool, you know? But whatever. That's your decision. I'm just here fucking overly analyzing and critiquing every single fucking stupid little comment that crosses my path because I'm just an anal bastard like that, but hey. Whatever your decision is, I'll respect it. Because at the end of the day, all I do is give suggestions. As a reviewer, and as a critic, it is not my job to tell you how to live your life. All I do is give my opinions, and that is a resource that will help you decide on your own terms what you want to do. Because your life, your breath, your heartbeat is yours and yours alone. It doesn't belong to anybody else, no matter what some random asshole on the fucking internet tells you. You are your own person. And all I can do is just help you influence a decision. Not to decide for you. I just influence your leaning towards one decision or the other. I don't know, it just doesn't look like my kind of game. You see, that makes more sense than what you said previously. Like, the previous comment just sounds kind of petty. Of like, well, they don't look cool, so I won't buy it. You know, like, but the second comment makes a fuck ton more sense. Like, it just doesn't seem like something that's your style, you know? It's not your vibe. Maybe there's a sale or something, I might get it. You see, like, the more you see, like, the more you thought about it, the more it made sense. You know, the more you expanded on it, the more it seems more reasonable. You see, that I can get behind. But yeah, Blade Strangers, I mean, honestly, I would probably say the same thing. If there's a sale, if I can get the game for, like, fucking 20 or maybe 30 bucks, I'll get it. How much is Blade Strangers? I'm assuming that is like 40 or 50. But if it's like 20 to 30, I'll get it. Not now, obviously, because I just spent $60 on Dragon Quest, and I'm gonna be playing that game for probably the rest of my life. So yeah, I'm not in a position to be spending money on games. Oh, and I just bought today Hyper Dimension Neptunia, the first one, Rebirth 1 on Steam. Because it was on sale. The game is like, what, like 40 bucks or something? I bought it for $5. It was like 85% off. So I said, hey, $5. Not even that. It was like $4.85 or something, Like, I have bought like Taco Bell burrito combos that cost like $9. But they're gonna give me Hyper Dimension Neptunia for $4? Yo. So I bought that. I got Nep. And Rebirth 1 is important for me to get, specifically, because I have all of the Neptunia games on Vita. And I have all of the Atelier games. Atelier Lilia and Sophie and Meruru and all those on Vita. But, for some strange fucking reason, Neptunia Rebirth 1 specifically is not playable on a PlayStation TV. But Rebirth 2 and Rebirth 3 are, playable on PS TV. The first one isn't. I don't know why. And they never updated it so that it is playable. And so I said, if I ever want to stream it or if I want to record it or something, then having the Steam version for the first one is perfect. If I get this game, I'm gonna wait a while for the DLC and a price drop. Yeah, price drops are good. That's a steal. That is a steal. I got an email from Steam saying like, hey, there's a discount on something that's on your wish list. And Nep 1 was in my wish list. Nep is always on my wish list. Alright, shut up, Gookity. I don't even know what fucking game are you from. Are you from King of Fighters? Might import the Million Arthur Arcana Blood fighting game when that comes out in December. I'm not gonna buy anything on December that is not Smash, honestly. When I think December, I think Smash Brothers. I'm like, what? What game are you talking about? Not Smash Brothers? Well, fuck off with that shit. I'm gonna wait until January to care about those. I'm gonna wait for 2019 to come, and maybe then I'll think about playing something else. And even like 2019 is not even like that reassuring, because I think like January and February is really big for a lot of games. Kingdom Hearts is coming out in January. I think in February there's a big game coming out. I forgot which one. Fucking One Piece World Seeker is coming out in 2019. There was one big game that's coming out on February. I forgot which one it was. Wasn't it? God, I forgot. I forgot what game it was. I'm not even gonna try and ruminate on it. I believe the Japanese version of Rebirth 1 got a PlayStation TV update. Well, doesn't matter to me. Does not the American version. Does not the version that I need to be able to play it on. The only way for you to be able to play it on a PS TV is for you to hack it. For you to hack the damn thing. And just whitelist all the games. Because if you just whitelist all the games on PS TV, they just work. So, like, literally just from a flip of a switch, all of the games are playable on PS TV. So, like, is this fucking stupid arbitrary restriction that they put on you? I love the PS TV. It's a really nice, convenient little thing. It did not sell fucking anything. It was like $100 when it came out, and I bought it. I spent the $100. And then the second one that I got from my Japanese one, it costed like $20. Like, that's how much of a price drop it got because no one fucking bought the thing. Like, I got discontinued everywhere. It got discontinued in Japan and got discontinued here. So I feel like I have a relic of video game history. I have 2 PS TVs. And I don't regret it. all of my playtime with Trails in the Sky 1 was with me playing the PSP version on my PlayStation TV. And I will never trade that for the world. One of my most favorite video game memories is fucking laying down in my bed with my television in front of me and a PlayStation 3 controller playing Trails in the Sky 1 on my PlayStation TV. But hey, thankfully, those games are out on Steam now. And they have a higher resolution, they have a better frame rate, and those games like fucking still get updates. they have like a turbo mode added onto them. They have a lot more stuff than the PSP version. And now that I have my new PC, I can, and my monitor is literally a big ass TV, I can just play that on a big TV with an Xbox controller, and it's beautiful. This imbecile. This imbecile. Yeah, I just found that weird. It is weird. Again, you know, it's another, like, just double standard of, like, you know, in America, people don't give too much of a shit about Japanese stuff and fan servicey stuff and niche stuff, you know. It's weird. I don't know why people just don't get the same shit everywhere. I don't know why. Like, some updates are there and others are not here. And a lot of it is money. A lot of it is money. Skyuru is saying, one of the best game. What game? We're talking about a lot of games. You need to specify. We've been talking about a lot of games. Personally, right now in my mind, I have Kingdom Hearts, I have Cold Steel, and I have Dragon Quest XI. Right now, a really heavy Game of the Year contender is Dragon Quest XI. Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey Redux. Actually, I have a list. You guys want to hear my tentative Game of the Year list? Because that's what I do. Every single year that opens, every single time the new year happens, and we move on to the next year, I'm being very redundant. I literally said like the same fucking thing like 5 times. But anyway, every year, I get on my phone and I make a brand new list of Game of the Year. And, you know, I have a really long list of games that are here. And so I end up moving them up on the list, you know, depending on how much I like it or not. Because obviously a lot of these games I haven't played, and so when I play them, that's when I look at it and say, okay, where does this fit in here, right? So far I have Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey Redux, Dragon Quest XI, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Ys 8, Lacrimosa of Dana, Octopath Traveler, and then a lot of I have like a section of games that I assume are going to be Game of the Year, just from, you know, what I see of them and what I think I'm going to feel of them. And so my tentative ones, the ones that I'm thinking of putting in there, is Smash Bros. Ultimate, Red Dead Redemption 2, God of War, Fallout 76, and Spider-Man on PS4. And then I have a shit ton of honorable mentions, you know, like Koichi Mambu, Luminous, Sonic Mania Plus, and stuff like that. So, yeah. Here we go with this. Here we go with what? Me being a fucking pedantic asshole about people in the comments? Yeah. Yeah, it's happening. One of the best game, better than DOA 6? I mean, DOA 6 hasn't come out yet. Has it? I don't know how you can judge that when the game is not really out yet. I bought SMT4. You did? Have you started playing it yet? How do you like it? There we go. That was not gonna reach. Fuck me, man. Ah! Explosive banana with arcade machine summoning powers. Great, thank you for wasting my time. Thank you very much. I geek you. Come on, just die already. There we go. Here we go. Kakoi. Demon Lord Kukui. Kukuri. Let's see. She's weird, this girl. I don't know how I feel about her. The only moment where I ever said that I like her a little bit is when she started wearing that bunny outfit. But literally any other moment, I just think she's a fucking weirdo. I just don't know what I think about her. Hehehe. Sasuke saying December is a good time to play Tales of Vesperia since I've never had an Xbox. I mean, that game is gonna come out on a whole bunch of other platforms too. I think it's gonna come out on PC, PS4, Switch. It's gonna fucking come out everywhere. I think I'm gonna get that one on PS4. Yeah, Vesperia. I mean, is that coming out in December? I forget about these release dates. I forget when that's coming out, but like, I think that's the kind of game that I will buy, but I'm not gonna play right away. I'll probably like save it, because by the end of the year, there's gonna be so many games. I played it for a bit. I'm really enjoying it. Just the game teaching me to negotiate was murdering me. Yep. The demon negotiation can be a tough hurdle to get through. You'll get used to it. It's definitely a learning process, and the best way for you to know what to do is just by doing it. Just keep doing it. Oh, it's that sexy but also really scary lady. I always get called short and ugly, so I'm jealous. You're not ugly, you're just really weird. Yeah, negotiating can be a bitch, but you'll get used to it, and it'll... Also, there's like apps and like upgrades that you can get that makes the negotiation a lot easier, so... You know. It's not gonna be hard forever. You kind of just have to stick with it. And it'll get better. Just like life. It's always hard at the beginning, but stick with it, and it'll get better. You'll learn by doing. Alright. Yeah, I don't wanna. I'm so sick of this guy's, like, fucking fetishism explosion. I'm so done with this guy. I'm so done. And I think this is, like, just the final boss, right? It's just him fighting... Yeah, it's just us fighting Kukuri again. You buffoon. Alright. You're not answering my question at all, you're just retreading the same generic line that you always say. Dot 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 dot. That was it? Great. Not even Sylvie said anything. Just said, Baka. Done. Fight. You get extra points if you recognize, if you know what that song is from. Super Sonny, let's go. Eagle Saris is saying Sand Dude is basically Zack from DOAX. No, Zack is better. I like Zack a little better. Fucking fuck this guy. I don't like Kukuri. Fucking Sand. Fucking... Who's that guy from Naruto? Madara? No, it's not Madara. This fucking... The dude with the sand thing. It's not Madara. It's some other guy. The dude with the red hair, the fucking, like... The guy that fights Rock Lee. And, like... Hi-hat. Hello, Eagle Saris. What up? Oh, I need to kill you right now. Okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. Gaara. Yeah, there we go. Gaara. No, he's nicer. I've gotten better at it. Boss fights haven't been killing me, surprisingly, unless it's multiple enemies. Just beat the Minotaur one. Oh, yeah, you bit. Who's the Minotaur one? Morax. Once you get Naruto's friendship no jutsu, yep. Typical shonen anime solution of friendship. Of bad guy becomes good guy. Because protagonist is idiot. That doesn't think like other people. What is even... fucking died with a Minecraft sound effect of whenever you pick something up. Just picked up some beef. You picked up some beef, now you have YouTube drama. Congratulations. We've been going for an hour already. Please have the next hour be over so that I can stop playing this and just go for the Megaman 11 demo, which I don't even look forward to all that much. I am a fucking... I sure am a big fucking fan of joy today, aren't I? Let's see, I mean, fuck it, man. Let's go online, see what the fuck is going on there. See if there's anybody out there right now playing this game. Region, same. Same, all regions. Let's come across some fucking Japanese players. See how much they kick my ass. Entry only, normal battle, gamble battle. Wait, is my default common tag team? No, I don't want that. Entry type, entry only, training waiting mode, and... I wanna change my characters. I mean, whatever. I don't mind Terry and that girl, bird lady. But I'd rather have it be Leona and Yuri. That's kind of like my go-to. That or Leona and Mui Mui. One of those two. Mui. Hey, me versus Spare Cube. Hello. Sure, man. Fuck it. I'm ready. Coin purse. Oh, there we go. Alright, cool. Give me her. And then, I'm gonna go for Mumui. There we go. Of course you'd go for Terry. Are you intimidated over the fact that I chose all my characters very quickly? It makes it look like I actually know what I'm doing. Ooh, I choose. Alright, whatever. Anything's fine. Let's see if I can beat this boy. This guy has 0 everything. 0 wins, 0 percentage, 0 everything. Maybe it'll change as we fight. Let's see. Come on. Don't lago out on me. Mumui looks better in the huge dress. I disagree. I think she looks worse in the huge dress. That just doesn't feel like something that she would wear. That's not her character. That's not my headcanon. And naturally, I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh my god, this internet is laggy as fuck. Laggity lag. Oh my god, look at that. Wow. Well, I'm not able to do anything. Well. Shit. Oof. Oof. Hashtag oof. Oh man, can I get some oofs in the chat? Holy shit. Oh, great. I got distracted and now look at that. Oh, yeah. I'm kind of on equal grounds with this guy. Mr. Krabs is saying hi. The frames! Yeah, fuck, man. Switch. Ata. There we go. Yeah, let's do that. Whoa. And you're dead. Oh, wait. No, you're not. That's not good. Okay, come on, take the banana. Oh, I mean, I'm still on the green, so... Alright, the both of us are kind of... Oh, that's not gonna hit. That's not gonna hit. Oh my god, that is so fucking frustrating. That is really, really frustrating. Oh, now I'm gonna be dizzy and he's gonna finish me off because he has meter and I don't. Oh, just hit her. Yeah! There we go. There we go. Omega oof. Steam frozen. Hashtag oof. Oof mega. Censored. That was too That was too disgusting to see. I'm gonna end the battle because, I don't know if I can fight like that, honestly. Alright, yeah. Room match. Enjoy battles with multiple people inside the same room. Room matchy. Room search. Nah, you know what? I think I'm just gonna go for survival again. Versus, training, tutorial. Sabaibaru. Got a lot of coins doing this anyway, so yeah. Let's go for Cooler. We can go for this. She looks hot on that. Like, you see, this is the thing. It's like her eyes are so fucking lifeless and creepy. Like, just, this is what I don't like about this fucking 3D graphics. She looks so pretty in the 2D. And look at this. She looks like a fucking possessed, haunted little Barbie doll or something. It just looks bad. It just looks bad. Try same region? Nah, I'm not particularly interested in playing online, so, like, whatever. I just wanted to see how it felt like. Alright, who do I... Well, I go for Mumui. I really haven't... I don't really use her all that much. I have customization, which is literally just the bear costume without the stupid fucking face paint. Random. Nakururu and Kura. Frieza's brother went through a sex change. She's not Cooler anymore, it's Kula. Respect her life's choices. I like her with the orange hair. Right. Here we go. Time bomb. Hey, I like dying. There we go. Gumball. Bing bong bong bong. There we go. Not gonna get hit by that. Oh, cool. Haven't done any grabs. There we go. I forgot that I can do grabs. Ooh, boyo. This should have stayed 2D. Yeah, I agree. I get that now it's more expensive than 2D sprites for 3D, but KOF works better in 2D. I mean, KOF was defined by how good it looks in 2D, you know? Playing Spider-Man right now, they turned Jonah into Alex Jones 2.0 and is freaking hilarious. He has always been Alex Jones 2.0, and yes, I agree. It is hilarious. Him just hating Spider-Man, but secretly loving him from afar. Alright, Birdman. Birdwoman. I forget that A, there's a block button, and B, that I can do little rolls like these. But the fights have been easy, so I don't feel like I need them right now. Actually. Kamehame! Ha! It's kind of a weird combo that I have going on here. A girl that shoots fire, paired up with a girl that does ice. Whoop. Cheapow. Have some ice cream sundae. Web swinging and combat in Spider-Man is really amazing, extremely smooth. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. It's looking pretty cool. Dear Arxis, Team Red, please buy SNK IPs. Oh yeah, if Arc System Works fucking gets the rights to do a King of Fighters thing and just, you know, gives it the Guilty Gear treatment, I feel like he'd be infinitely better than this shit. Visually, I mean. Team Red or Blue, either one will make KOF to Smex. I don't even know what Smex means, but yeah, sure, whatever. I'll roll with it. So totally Smex, bro. Hiya! Right. Hey, don't grab me by the neck. Ahaha! There we go. Cool. Ah. Switch. Woo! Momo is really fast. I was blocking. I thought you were gonna hit me immediately after that, but I guess not. Whee! So long, Bowser. Kamehameha! Andy! This is a girls-only game. Andy can come and save you here, Mai. You're fucked. Mai's outfit is looking good. Funnily enough, I like her regular bikini outfit.
Hey, come on.
Hey, come on. Look at my booty shorts. Ah! How is it possible? Go into a pocket dimension, her jeans just shrink into little booty shorts. I mean, not that I have a problem with it, mind you, but, you know, just wondering. How do pocket dimensions work? Because clearly, this game is scientifically accurate. We gotta get Neil deGrasse Tyson in this game and have him explain how this girl is able to shoot ice. And then he'll just rant and talk about what, you know, well, why the fuck did I tie him to a chair and made him watch this video game with me? Talk about how stupid I am because I don't know where the fuck a very specific star is in the sky. That I should know this stuff, even though everything that I do has nothing to do with me knowing where the fucking stars are located. I am just abusing you. Blah, 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 wah. What is all these little stuff that's coming out of my punches? They all have different effects, you know? I like the one with Mion, I think. No, I think the one for... That was another character that had like emojis and like ASCII art and stuff like that. With Kula, it seemed like just like ice cream and macarons and like rubber duckies and shit. I like Terry's one where he just has like fucking big ass arcade machines coming out of his attacks. Alright. I am you, but stronger. Ha! There we go. Let me juggle you. Let me juggle you. Not giving you the time of day. Finish him! Oh, finish her. More like. There we go. Am I looking pretty bent in there? I'm not a fan of all the food, toy swag that pops up on every head. Really? I'm the opposite. I like it. I feel like it gives the combat more flair. It makes it more visually appealing. I enjoy it. It's just the character models themselves that I feel could be better. I feel like it makes a lot more sense that the little effects come out when you hit an enemy. Because if you just, you know, just punch, no matter what, like, the effect comes out even if you don't hit anything. And that, I feel like that's a little bit of overkill. I feel like you have to hit the enemy. You know, like, the punch has to connect for the thing to happen. I do think that it's a little weird that they kind of have all the sparkles and stuff show up regardless. Alright, there we go. That's the kind of Mai that I like. Just bikini cow Mai. And love. Love would be great if it weren't for that fucking mustache. I mean, it's funny, but hey. I expected it to play more like a classic KOF. Well, you just set yourself up for disappointment because that is not this game at all. And it was never meant to be. Like, you know, they never advertised this game as like, oh yeah, you're gonna be playing this shit at EVO, the next big, you know, King of Fighters installment. It was never supposed to be that, you know, some fucking goofy-ass crossover game. But, you know, I just don't know why the game mechanic kind of had to suffer for it, you know? I feel like you can make a lighthearted, fun little thing and not dumb it down to, like, pocket rumble levels of simple, right? You can have a complex game with interesting stuff going on in it and still have it feel very light, you know? Hashtag moo. Alright, die. The giant middle finger made of ice coming out of the ground. Between Shenmue, Yakuza Kiwami 2, Dragon Quest, and Spider-Man, there's, these last 3 weeks have been amazing. Yes, they have. Yes, they have. Alright, Yuri. Come on. Do something. Okay, something like that. Haha, now you're poisoned. Yep. Alright, that didn't work. Ah, you healed yourself? Great, now I gotta recharge my shit all over again. Yeah. Good. Finish. I finished her off. Okay, more Mai and Shermie. I'm assuming she would like just laugh like that. Oh my god. That outfit. It's a little extra, but hey. I don't make the decisions around here. Ow! Fucking giant pen fell on my head. Hurry up! Oh, the fucking thing. You knew that would take a long time to do. Put it right next to the time bomb. Just have the time run out. There we go. Ah, I kind of juggled you a little bit there. Alright, cool. Alright. Ah, I made a bad decision. I pressed one button instead of another, and that just fucked me up. Whoa, there we go. Mumui's fucking fireball Kamehamehas have been doing really well. Luong. She's kind of cute, like this. And another Shermie. Regular ass Shermie. Or at least for this game. Ooh, skin tight. She's just standing there going like, wow, you're just doing all these movements and none of it is hitting me. She's just standing still. She's mocking me. Kind of expecting to actually move around a little more. And you know, you can't even blame the difficulty level on this. This is just how they are as a default. You can't even change the difficulty here. Any aerial specials? Wow. No air attacks for Kula. Ow. Aw, that took away all of my meter. And to feel the fire. Or you can just block it, I don't know. Okay. That should do it. Yes. Pandas everywhere in your eyeball before you die. Leona and Kula. One of them looking beautiful, the other one looking badass. I like Leona. Leona's definitely one of my favorites in this game. Ooh. Bum. Ah, don't turn around. Yeah, almost like a candy thing going on there. Go, 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 go. My parrot didn't do anything. Not really helping me out right now. I mean, yeah, like, well, what does this do? I mean, just, I guess, blocks a combo or an attack or something. It's weird. Some of these characters have aerial finishers and some of them don't. Hider in uniform. Ooh. Zarina and Nakururu. I like Nakururu with just her hair down. Loose, free to breathe in all the air. Yeah, she's pretty. Nah. Although she keeps throwing birds at me, I forgive her. This is narrator talking. Poison. There we go, uppercut. Ice uppercut. Hoo-ha! Beautiful. There we go. I'm just slapping you around. Don't think I like this, okay? I'm actually not enjoying this at all because I have to slap around such a cute girl like you. You're pretty. I just want to roll you up into a blanket and turn you into a little cute girl burrito and just feed you ice cream or something. But hey, there we go. There's your ice cream. Leona and Athena. Love, not Leona. Love. Okay. More to fighting. Athena. Did you know that Athena from King of Fighters is actually a virtual YouTuber? She has her own YouTube channel where she just talks about shit. Hello Kitty just fucking opened up a new YouTube channel and I just... God, man. So many virtual YouTubers everywhere. I'm so fucking done. Literally everything is a virtual YouTuber now. I'm just expecting, like, Santa Claus to open up his own YouTube channel. I'm hoping that maybe, like, fucking Krillin just fucking shows up and says, hey, here's my YouTube channel. Because now that they can fucking just use a VR headset and VR wands to just, you know, make an anime character move, they can literally just have anything be a virtual YouTuber now. Alright, yeah. Ow. Take that. There we go. Beautiful. True beauty. More. Mion and Zarina. I love how Zarina's like, hey. she just likes wearing that. She enjoys it. She's having fun. Gambaru. Her weird bendy leg. Her weird Adventure Time bendy leg. Wow, really? I'm about to die already? That was fast. Ugh, I guess I can't hold back. Time for me to get Therial. Try blocking that, but can you block my... Oh, there we go. I mean, you didn't block my grab, but you certainly parried it. Fuck. Oh, alright. Now you're dead. Oh, come on, that didn't do you in? Alright, cool. Oh, come on! Oh, hopefully that reaches. There we go. Have all that corn and food pop out of you. Santa Claus YouTuber, the naughty list. Hi, domo! Virtual YouTuber Santa Claus with this. Just reading hate comments and call it the naughty list. You're all the people that I won't be giving gifts to because they're all fucking assholes. What? I'm already gonna die. Nah, come on. That's not fair. You see, I'm telling you, these fights can fucking last 5 seconds. If you just immediately go into a long-ass combo. I have a really small health bar as opposed to his. You see, now I'm dead. That's bullshit. This fucking hate Kukuri. Sucks. Alright, I got... Ooh, 11,000 coins. That's cool. Alright, so now we can go down here to the gallery. There's a lot of, like, titles and stuff that I can buy. They're all fairly, you know... They're all very cheap. 200 a pop. Bunny Girl Paula. So, yeah. I mean, whatever. I think the better thing is to probably, you know... buy all the stuff here. Yeah, like voice sets and stuff like that. I mean, you can just buy them in the, you know, on the store, on the regular ass store where you customize all your characters, but okay, let's get it for all the characters that I'm actually interested in it. Yeah, Terry, Leona, and there we go. Turns out the characters that I'm interested in are most of them. Voice sets. For 2, or set 3. I mean, I know that I've bought a lot of these, but I have to use them in battle so that I can actually unlock them here. System voice. Default. Who the fuck is that? No, Kukuri, I assume. Let's go for... I've had Kula for the longest time.
SNK Heroines.
Kula Diamond. No. I want like the system voice. Normal voice, system voice. No, yeah, but I wanna use her. I wanna use them as, like, you know, sound. Okay, maybe if I go to options, game, CPU level, frequency, default. No. How about sound? Yeah, there we go. System voice. All right, everybody's available now. How about? Well, yeah. Use Where is she? Athena, Nakaruru, Loveheart, Leona, Muy Long. What was I gonna go for? Yuri, Zarina, Mion, Shermie, Terry. Yeah, randomize it. Randomize it. Hi, be whoever. Let's see. I mean, there's really not a whole lot else that I can do. Profile. Yeah, I mean, just buy more of this. I already bought all the costumes, right? For all the girls. I don't think I need to buy more shit. Shermie, I think I already have all the Shermie ones. Those were expensive. Those were like 3,000 each. Oh, look at that. I didn't have all of them. Right, there we go. So I can just select that whenever I want. Cool. I know that I have hers, I have hers, I have hers. I do have all of them, I think. I'll check Luong. I don't know if I have all of hers. You see, like, Luong is the one character, the one and only character that I know that actually looks better in 3D than in 2D. She looks like she could be a sexy beach character or something like that. Like, in the 2D, like, she looks bad. She looks like a guy dressed up as a girl. But in the 3D model, she actually looks kind of hot. I think I have all of these. Maybe let's do one more battle. And just stop. We can play the Megaman 11 demo after this, because I'm just kind of like done with it. I'm just kind of done playing. Randomize. Randomize. Alright, Mai and Mumui. Gotcha. Random. Everything random. Luong was designed great. Yeah, 3D wise, yes. But like that picture that they made for her with her like lips all weird, like, you know, all like, you know, zigzaggy and blushing. It looks like a dude posing as a girl. Like, it looks like a guy cross-dressing. But her 3D model is really good. There we go. Oh. I like Miang. I find her to be a cutie. Miang is good. I like her just fine. Mai. Nice, finish it. Ooh. And there we go, that's it. That's the whole fight. I almost want to do another one because fuck, man, this is too short. What is it about these girls always talking about this fucking barbecue? It's like everybody talks about like this one barbecue. Let's do another one because, man, it's too short. Too fucking short. Why couldn't they give me the option to change the amount of rounds per match? Why is it only just one every time? Oh my god, they randomized everything again. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Alright, I like that. Just randomize everything. Beautiful. They even changed the outfits and the color and everything, and not just the character selection. Okay, this is cool. I thought I just played the same characters again. Yeah, oh, there we go. Oh my god, get a fucking face full of Shermie pussy right there. I'm just gonna jump and have my face all in front of my... I'm gonna put my thingy all in front of your face. Luong has a I'm too old for this shit face in that school uniform. I don't think she is. I think she's just fine the way she is. I think she's just embarrassed. Because that whole phrase just has a totally different meaning than just blushing and being embarrassed. That's not the usual kind of outfit that she wears. Face full of Shermie. Yep. Hey. Oh, there we go. Speaking of her. Here she is. Luong. She looks good. I mean, again, in the 3D model she does. I don't know what they did on the 2D picture that looks so fucking bad. Ooh, okay, Terry. One-winged angel Terry. T-Bogart. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. Come on, Terry. Or Yuri. Yeah, there we go. That's a cool move. Ended up with a backflip. Luong's always been sexy, mature, and confident. And to see that she's not now, I guess it's cute in itself. How, this is why you shouldn't tease others. It will eventually come back to bite you in that sexy bum of yours. Sure. I'd bite that sexy bum of hers. That's fine. I don't mind. Let's do a few more of these. Again, I just don't like how short they are. The tiny ass health bar. Oh, I'm gonna give me that one. Okay. Okay, I have that in Athena. This just looks weird. No slap. There we go, that's a cool attack. That's a very Chie Satonaka kind of move. You see, she's all like springing and jumping around and shit, and to see her in that big ass dress, I just don't see that working out. Alright, Athena. Fun fact, you can actually hold down the R button and hold that attack there. And delay it, and then attack when you actually need to use it. Got even stronger than I remember. Right. One more. One more. The game is taking a long time thinking about what to randomize. Hey, Cheerleader Cherry. Nice. Normally that doesn't go with the personality, but it looks hella cute. Nah, I disagree. I just don't like it at all. Like, it just doesn't go with it. It's exactly as you said. It doesn't go with the personality at all. I just don't like it. Come on, punch her in the face with those pom-poms of yours. Whoa! Are you okay? Ah. Come on, finishing blow. Wow. Cheerleader Cherry looking fine as well. Yeah. Player one. Alright. I think we're done. I think we're done with this. For how long have we been going? For how long? An hour and 48? Well, we haven't reached 2 hours yet. Let's play Mega Man. I don't know how much I'm gonna like it. But hey, man, it's Mega Man has always been decent. It's always been really good. Like, my concerns don't really stem from the game being bad. My problems stem from it being exactly the same fucking thing that we've had since the NES. Okay, let's start. Is it just me, or is the audio really, really low on this? Wow. That audio is like nothing. There's like no audio. Why is it so loud? I mean, so low. Super duper low. Options. Rush coil, next weapon, previous weapon, slide. Alright. Brightness, audio, language, display language, and voice language. Ooh. Let's check it out in Japanese. I'm curious. Rumble, yeah. Special weapon shortcut, yeah. Alright. I've already heard it in English. Mega Man's voice, at least, kind of sucks. Let's just go for normal. The explanation of the double gear system? Yeah, sure. This is like the new thing that they got going on, right? Try it. Alright. ZR. Press R to activate the speed gear. Alright, that's R. You'll move so fast that everything else seems slow. So, why can't they just say slow motion? Press L to activate the power gear. Charge your buster to unleash even more power. Okay, so R is just slow motion. That's what that is. And then L is just more powerful shots. Okay. If the gear gauge fills up, you'll overheat and neither gear will be usable until the cooldown. Oh, but man, does it put out a lot of power. You see, like, the graphics on Mega Man just look kind of bad. I don't know what to think. It looks like a Mega Man mod of Mighty Number 9. It just looks kind of funky. I don't know how I feel about the way that it looks. Might slide. Yeah, Mega Buster. Okay, so that just... Oh, okay. Oh, wow, they're just letting me use all the powers just right here. You can't shoot straight, you gotta shoot at a wall. And here you just charge into something. Alright, you only get a few of those. Okay, Rush Coil. Can't jump on them, obviously. Can't shoot up, down, in. Okay, so Speed Gear, Power Gear, change weapon. Alright. So, Power Gear. Okay, so it's a toggle. It's not something that you hold down and let go. 3D Mega Man 8? No, it's 2D. I mean, it's kind of 3D. Like, the models are in 3D, but it's all like in a 2D plane. Yeah, okay. Mega Man sounds exactly how I thought he would sound like, which is fine. I like the Mega Man voice in Japanese a lot more than the English one. In English, he sounds like he should be Mega Man X. Like, he sounds like an adult, even though Mega Man is kind of like a kid, isn't he? Or at least like teenager. I don't know, like... Mega Man in English sounds way too old and manly than a Mega Man in Japanese, which sounds like a kid, you know? It just makes a lot more sense. Because, yeah, like, it sounds perfect. Like, that is Mega Man. Not the fucking, like... I don't know. In English, it sounds like they confused Mega Man X and regular Mega Man. They give him a much older voice that does not fit at all. You see, this is so much better. There we go. Rush Coil. Rush! Get in there. I mean, it feels nice. That running, I hate that running cycle. That running cycle looks so bad. I don't like how Mega Man runs at all. It's like a straight vertical line going like this. You know, like no moving forward. It just doesn't look... It really does seem like a robot just running, just going like that. It just looks so stiff and wrong. That just looks really bad. I know I gotta hit him in the hole. But there we go. I guess that's where the slow motion thing comes in. Oh fuck, enemy. Alright. I'm sure they're gonna give us a lot of really fast enemies, so that I have no choice but to do the slow motion thing. There we go. Oh, and this guy's like really durable, right? So I gotta like do that. The motherfucker still won't die. There we go. Not enough animation frames. Yeah, and like the guy just doesn't seem like he's just well placed, you know? Like at least you can have him like, you know, hunching forward a little bit more, you know? It just looks like he's standing perfectly erect and just like moving his arms and legs. It just doesn't look good at all. I mean, the design for Mega Man himself is decent. I mean, it looks alright. It's just like him in movement. Just looks kind of odd. I feel like the enemies look better. All of the enemy designs look a lot better than Mega Man itself. Like, it's weird. Like, the enemies look more Mega Man than Mega Man. Hibari's voice actors plays a role in this game. Cool. That's nice. Oh, there we go. I got him in one go. I wasn't even trying to hit him that time. I always say, like, oh man, hopefully they fix this by the final release, but, like, that never happens. I always see something that I don't like in a demo or in a trailer, and I'm like, man, hopefully they patch it out. That never happens. The only time I've ever seen a game change from its trailer to the final product is Mario Odyssey. Well, actually, no. There are a bunch of games that do change. I'm just talking more recently. Recently. Is this where I'm supposed to be using the slow motion thing? Because it seems like I'm not fast enough for this shit. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna fucking get killed here. Oh my god, dude, die already. Jesus Christ, dude. Come on, how much health do you have? There we go. Alright, that didn't look too bad. That actually looked kind of good. Like, my problem is this, you know? Like, it's a Mega Man-ass Mega Man game. It just kind of looks a little nicer. And even then, it's kind of lacking in some parts, you know? Like, I don't know why people go super duper crazy about this game, saying like, oh my god, finally! Oh, you know, like, I don't know why people are throwing out, like, finalies when, like, you know, like, whatever. There's like 10 other Mega Man games you can play that are exactly like this. It just kind of looks a little nicer is all. Man, but it's good. It's Mega Man. And Mega Man is good. I just don't feel like, you know, there's anything particularly special. I was about to say, if that fucking kills me. Yeah, okay, they're definitely setting up a bunch of stuff for me to, like, use the slow motion stuff, but I'm assuming there's gonna be, like, challenges and, like, speedruns of those that are like, oh, here's me playing through the entire game without any of that gear stuff. Okay, yeah. Either stop time or... Okay, yeah. I need to learn how to play ball with all these new mechanics. Fuck you. Oh, the guy's a... Oh, okay, he has a... Oh, so that's how you're supposed to do it. I didn't even know the guy had a fucking platform on his head. Until, you know, that moment when I died on that track. But, you know, at that moment, I just killed him immediately. Because my blast can go through walls. Good. Die. I mean, you're really slow. I can just... Yeah, you see, I could have gone on top of him and just done that. There we go. That's a lot faster. Yeah. Alright, cool. Of course that killed me. I got fucking slammed. I managed to beat this level on the normal difficulty. I'm on normal right now, too. Alright. I know I have the other powers here, but, like, you know, what good does that do to me right now? I guess I can use one of these to expose a weakness. With the Robot Masters. Why do I feel like just rapid tapping the fire button is a lot more effective than just charging? Alright. Come on, I know there's another one. Okay, oh, now you don't show up to crush me. Right. Okay, so the slow motion one is the one on the right. Okay. Come on. There we go. You know, without losing lives? Alright then. Well, say that you beat it without losing any lives. You just said, I beat it on normal. Alright, so I guess you beat it on normal. Anything specific about not having lives is not apparent to me in that comment. So thank you for clarifying. Beating something doesn't necessarily just automatically mean beating it without dying. Beating it just means beating it regardless of what handicap you put on yourself. Well, that was stupid. From me. Not from the game. That was from me. So I guess I just do that. There we go. Yeah, a lot of these enemies are designed with that, all of that double gear shit in mind. Ah! There we go. Gonna put it on fucking slow motion just in case the other platform decides to show up for some reason. Like, that one time was the one time that it showed up. There we go. It doesn't matter how much life I have now. If I just fall into the hole, that's it. That's it for me, man. Oh, there we go. I was about to do it again. Oh, fuck me. I was about to do it again. And it did do it again. Thank you for playing. You fucking suck. Available in the eShop or go back. No, let's try it again. What are all these? Newcomer. For those who've never played a Mega Man game. For those who love Mega Man but haven't played in a while. Superhero. For dedicated Blue Bomber fans who love a real challenge. I'm gonna try this easier mode because I'm curious. Like, what's the difference between one and the other? You know? Like, how do they make these levels easier on Newcomer as opposed to normal? Did they just have, like, less holds, or are the enemies easier to kill? Because that... Oh, there we go. Alright, infinite lives. That's thing number one. Infinite lives. I'm curious. I want to see all the differences. Because I remember the Mega Man 10 had, like, an easy mode. And that one flat out gave you platforms for you to stand on in places where there would usually be holes. So you literally can't fall. So I'm wondering if, you know, this game also has some like that, where, you know, it just makes extra platforms for you. So that you don't have to try as hard. So you don't, you know, fall off platforms and shit. Boop. There we go. I know you're there. I know you're always gonna bop your head. Classic enemy. Always bops his head out. Thinking up. I keep getting confused over, you know, what button to press to do what thing. I just have to memorize it. There we go. Get out of here. Enemies have less health. I assume that I take less health as well. And the platforms seem relatively the same. Yeah, is this guy gonna be, like, a lot faster to kill now? Is it gonna take me, like, fucking a lot less effort to kill him? No, I can't shoot through that. Yep, definitely defeated him way faster that time. Now we're back here. Yeah, and that thing, instead of 2 small health, it's just 1 big health. Ow. That was stupid of me. Oh, come on. Now I'm just being a dumbass. There we go. Yeah, they drop more health, too. Alright, now this thing again. Oh my god, yeah. Is it just me, or are there a lot less... Oh, no, no. I was about to say, are there less blocks here now? No, it's the same. You can go get destroyed out there on your own, man. Hello? Whoop! Oh, fuck, I'm gonna fall off again. No. Not this time. I see you over there. Whoop! There we go. Perfect. Alright, good. Up. Up. Oh, I went up. Well, it doesn't really matter because I have infinite lives. Is really like that is that really all the differences? Just you know, more health out of me, less health out of the enemies, and infinite lives. That sounds like a pretty good deal to me. You know, I don't mind going through this on casual mode or whatever this is called. Newcomer mode. I mean, if all the platforming and all the enemies are, you know, the same in terms of their placement and stuff, I wouldn't mind playing through it like this. Because I always get really frustrated with Mega Man. I've always been really bad at it. You see? Oh my god, really? Really? That's a newcomer mode thing? You can't fall? The fucking bird just comes and picks you up? Like you're fucking playing Mario Kart? Like you're playing Mario Kart and you fall off the track and the guy and the Lackey 2 just fucking picks you up? Okay, it's literally exactly the same boss, recycled again, but now with the movie, with the moving conveyor belt. I don't know, that's really good, using the same mini-boss twice in the same level. You get more time to use the gears without overheating? Oh. Oh, hey, that's an enemy masquerading as a 1-up. Well, actually, it was a 1-up. The guy just was hiding under it. Using it as a novelty-sized hat. Alright, so these guys just keep showing up. I think I find the slow motion thing a lot more useful than the superpower thing. Than the super duper ultra mega buster thing. But again, I am playing this in super easy, so of course I don't need that much firepower. There we go. Imada. Now. I like that you can kind of just shoot stuff ahead of time. Wait, how the fuck do I... Wait, how do I get out of here? How the fuck do I get out of that? Even if I didn't have infinite lives, that life just stays there, so... How the hell do I get out of that? Do I have to use one of my powers? Ah. Should push your way in. Alright, let's see. What am I supposed to do here? How do you... Oh. Okay. E-tank. I don't really need it. I'm just risking falling off if I do. Oh god, a bunch of fucking blocks. Oh, I'm sure I'll instantly die if those fall on my head. Okay, well maybe not. I do get hurt, but hey. But then, if I get hurt and I'm there like not moving, I'm gonna fucking fall like that. Okay. Alright. I got it now. Alright, apparently not. Where am I supposed to jump to? Do I need rush for this? Oh, no. I get it. I gotta go and jump on. I gotta jump on top of these. Gotta use them. Or not. Or how about I use the fucking slow motion thing and just jump on these shits. Alright. I gotta time it. No, but these things are annoying the fuck out of me. Get out of here. Speedo Gia. Come on. Whoa. Oh, no. They're too fast. Ah, come on! I just bumped my head a little bit there at the top. These stupid enemies are getting in the way. Come on. There we go. Ah, come on! Ah, fuck me. Why am I so stupid? Okay, there we go. And then jump up there, jump up there, jump up there. Gotcha. Now these stupid fucking enemies are in the way. Ugh. Get out. Get out of my way. Now I'm gonna fall off again. Ugh. Cool, this is frustrating. This is like the best way to do it. I'm just gonna stay in slow motion for the whole fucking thing. There we go. There we go. Just get over here. I know you're gonna fuck me over if I move even a little bit. Yeah, stupid, like, slow-moving, flying characters are always, like, the bane of a Mega Man player's existence because they just keep chasing you no matter what. They're always in an awkward position where you want to jump somewhere, but they're just slightly below you, and you don't know if you're gonna hit them or not, but so you try to jump anyway, and you get hit, and you're stunned for a second, and you just fall off. These guys just fucking jump out of the level. They go like Sonic after you just stay waiting there for 9 minutes and says, see ya. Alright, Dr. Wowie again for the 11th fucking time. When will this man learn? I'm assuming I need one of these abilities. Alright, you're like rock or whatever, right? Block man. So I guess if I just drill you and break you. Yeah, it seemed like it's doing a lot. Oh, this is when you transform into Big Man. Big Block Man. Okay, it's a little scary. You're yelling. Like you're in pain. You can't handle it. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, how do I avoid your shit? I can't even fucking... How do I even avoid that? I mean, he's really slow, and I was fucking around with a lot of my abilities, so... I feel like I could have just charge-shotted him to death. Alright. I'm doing about as much damage as I was doing already with the charge thing. Really? You're already transforming into that thing? That was fast. You sound like you're in pain. How do you avoid this? This motherfucker's too big. Okay, I see. Yeah, whenever he like kind of like I really don't have a lot of space for me to move in. There we go. Interrupt my fucking attack, why don't you? Oh, just spam it, why don't you? There we go, fuck off. It really sounded like you fucking died there. The voice acting makes all this a little bit more dark. Okay. New ability. What's up? What is it? Block attack? Just throw blocks, I assume. I like that they changed the look of them. Rather than just the color or something. Sometimes not even that. I like that is a fully, like, different design. Really? Is like having it rain down from above? Or like the little better if it was like a projectile, like a bullet, like how you throw the Mega Buster or something. Thanks for playing. Available at the Nintendo eShop. Yeah, let's go. How much is this? How much is this for a high-def Mega Man game? $30. I mean, it could be worse. I mean, it's essentially the same as, like, the NES games and shit, but, like, you know, all HD-ified. This is the real Mega Man 9. Yeah, I mean, it's a Mega Man game. You know, that's kind of all I have to say. It's not bad. It's not a bad game. It has that cool design that Mega Man games have. And you can bet your ass there's going to be a level that has those fucking blocks that go like... You know, like those that always phase from one area to the other. You bet your ass we're going to see a lot of those. Well, not a lot, but... Oh, yeah, I have this Monster Hunter demo that I never checked out. Maybe I'll do a stream for that. I'm assuming that's going to be really long. Gotta finish these 8. There's a lot of games that I gotta finish. But alas, with every day that comes by, there's a brand new game that needs to be played. And I'm only one man. Only one man. I'm going to, you know, I've been thinking of videos to make. And a lot of it is new stuff, but, I was thinking of just doing, like, a whole bunch of reviews for games that I've played. Whether they're new or old or whatever, there are a lot of games that I want to, like, you know, speak my mind about. Some Shin Megami Tensei 4, for example. And so, there's just a bunch of games that I kind of missed out on that I want to go back and talk about. So, maybe you'll see a few reviews coming. Especially now that I don't really have a whole lot of time, you know, for videos anymore because of my classes. Maybe doing a little, like, one-off stuff for, like, you know, infrequent videos, but it's always about a different game or something. I don't know. But hey, you know, doing the streams and stuff always gives me a good opportunity to kind of just chill out and, you know, look at a game in detail. Nekopada is another one that I would like to, you know, to finish here. Obviously, that's the cleaned version. I'll be playing the 18+ version of my own. Nice job. Looks like I was a guide for once. Yeah. There always seems to be some fucking smarty pants that always knows everything about the game that I'm playing. They always guide me through it. So yes, thank you, Brandon, for the help. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow is National Snake Appreciation Day. So, I was thinking of just playing some PBS or playing some Astival Versus or something. I think Astival Versus may be better because, you know, there's like different attacks and stuff like that. We can go through the story. But PBS is more characters and more clothing and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, we could play both, but I gotta, like, take the disc out and put it back in. Because I have both of them physical. But that only takes about a minute. Maybe we can play both. I don't know. But yeah, we can do a special snack day tomorrow. Because that's the only thing that I know people will fucking show up for. I was thinking that if I wasn't gonna do Senran Kagura, I'd probably just, you know, continue doing what I usually do. Probably play more Dragon Quest. And if not that, then Cold Steel. And if not that, then Kingdom Hearts. I have a lot of stuff in the pipeline. And considering the schedule that I have for myself now, where my school day ends at 5 o'clock, I have more than enough time to prepare myself for 8 o'clock to do my 2-hour live streams. So, if I don't do something now, it'll be later. You know, I know that Hasio specifically is kind of hankering for, you know, some more Cold Steel and Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that. But, you know, there's always a bunch of different games coming up, and it's difficult to kind of juggle all of them. So, you know, just patience. We'll get to it. It's Mega Man. Cool. Yeah. I mean, I honestly don't really have a whole lot to say about Mega Man 11. It's not a bad game from what I can tell. Just the animations for Mega Man are a little odd. The English voice acting, I don't feel fits Mega Man at all. Like, 0%. The Japanese one makes so much more sense to me. Like, it just sounds so much more natural. Because Mega Man, you know, he's a kid, and they made him sound like some fucking gruff adult in English. It's just weird. It sounds like the voice that they would give to Mega Man X, not regular-ass Mega Man. So it's just a little weird. But other than that, like, the game design and everything is fine. Like, the designs for the enemies are really good. I like the kind of like the 2.5D thing that they got going on, but I don't expect anything, more impressive than any of the NES games that came out fucking 30 years ago. That's kind of like my biggest gripe with it. It's more Mega Man, but it's not new Mega Man, If you gave me my opinion on what kind of Mega Man game I will want a sequel to ZX. There's like ZX and ZX2 or whatever. Give us a brand new ZX, open world, almost like Metroidvania style Mega Man. I loved that, and it had like really cool pixel art and shit. That was a really, really cool Mega Man. I never beat it, but everything that I played of it was great. And nobody gave a shit about that one. Another Battle Network would be cool for Switch. Yeah. That'd be cool. But like another platformer, like, we've seen that. We've seen it. It's been done 10 times. And now they're doing it an 11th time. So, unless they like really, really change it up, I'm not in any hurry to, spend my money on this. I think I'd rather spend money on other games that have come out in the eShop recently. Like, what's other stuff that I'd rather buy? I have a wish list. I have a wish list. We can look at that. Although, I gotta go into my profile to do that, and I don't know if it shows information there that I want people to see. I'd rather play Hyper Light Drifter than to play this new Mega Man. And again, I want to stress that it's not a bad game. It's just more of the same, and I feel like it doesn't do enough for me to like really pull the trigger on the purchase. The Messenger. I've heard nothing but great things about The Messenger. And again, that's another like, old style game done in modern day, like Ninja Gaiden. Hold on just a second. Hold on just a gosh darn minute. I just want to make sure that, Oh, yeah. It full on shows you your fucking credit card shit. Yeah, no. That's a good thing that I started hiding it. Yeah, but here's my my wish list. It is Diablo 3, Eternal Collection. Hold on. No, Rodrigo Garcia is still subbed. Hold on. For some reason, I thought that the notifications were different. But yeah, Diablo 3 is on my wish list. Mega Man 11, I got it in there, Reflections, Towerfall, Bastion, Undertale, Freedom Planet, The Messenger, Hyper Light Drifter, Fatal Fury 2, Morpheus Law seems interesting. Kettle Blaster, 25th Anniversary Edition of Night Trap, just for fun, just to see how it looks like, Double Op 2, Blade Strangers, Into the Breach. Oh yeah, Blade Strangers are $40. Into the Breach seems cool. Bomb Chicken, Iconoclast, Dead Cells, Okami. Oh yeah, Picross. Why is that there? I already bought it. League Bowling, Pocket Rumble, get out of here. Code of Princess, Octopath Traveler, Inside, Money Puzzle Exchanger, that's done. Inside, Wolfenstein 2. Yeah, the deluxe edition of Cross Tag Battle, whenever that gets cheaper. Hollow Knight, $15. That's a steal. $15 for Hollow Knight. $60 for Monster Hunter. Jesus. Shining Resonance Refrain, yeah, purchase this. I don't know why they don't just automatically remove these if you've already bought them. Music seems cool. Celeste, I hear a lot of people talk about it. Martin's Ace is $60 for this tennis game. I don't know if I would rather, I don't know if I'd give them money for that. Bloodstain seems cool. Minecraft, gotta have Minecraft. Ikaria, have it. That's a pen and paper. That one's always fun. It's a nice little distraction. Street Fighter, yeah, the Anniversary Collection, Hero Warrior, Bridge Constructor. DK, Shantae, One Piece, Wild Guns, Ninja Striker, Galgun 2, SteamWorld Dig, Mercenaries, Longest 5 Minutes, Magical Drop 2, Flint Hook, Owlboy, Kirby Star Allies. Yeah, Dragon Quest Builders. I have that on PS4, the Japanese version. But, I don't have it in English. Fast RMX, I really, really want that one. Breath of the Wild, Shovel Knight, Binding of Isaac Afterward. Doesn't that Binding of Isaac have like a brand new expansion coming out soon? Snake Pass, hear good things. Lego City Undercover actually legitimately looks really fun, so I do want it. Puyo Puyo Tetris, Mario Kart 8, Dark Witch, Disgaea, Mighty Gun Vault, ARMS, Cave Story Plus. I have it on Steam, but it'd be cool to have it on Switch. Fate Stella, Splatoon 2, Gun Barrack. Yeah, this one looks cool. Azure Striker, SteamWorld Dig, Pokken, One Piece, Stardew Valley, Fire Emblem Warriors, Knights of Azure 2, Mario Odyssey, It'll Do, Doom, L.A. Noire, Rocket League. I mean, all of these are just kind of like, I've played all of these, but, if it's ever on sale, I'll know about it. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, obviously. Phantom Breaker, Enter the Gungeon. Crawl is cool. Steamroll Heist. Gunhouse. I remember Gunhouse was on, like, the fucking PlayStation mobile store back when it existed. Yeah, Lush Sphere. Lush Sphere is another one that I don't know how I feel about yet. I gotta play more of it. I still don't have a PS4. Not enough for me to get it. Unless it goes a bit cheaper. And I have Dragon Quest and Spider-Man right now. Yeah, we have enough games to go by right now. There's really no urgency in us, getting brand new games. Right now, we have a lot of, long, expensive games that we can all enjoy. We need to learn to, savor what we have instead of just, compulsively and recklessly spending our money on more games. That's something that I still need to learn because I just compulsively bought Dragon Quest the other day. But again, that's very rare. I barely ever, spend $60 in games. That was like one of the very rare times that I do. But anyway, that about does it for me. I played SNK Heroines a little bit. I mean, the game is alright. I mean, it's good if you're casual and you just don't care about, higher complexity in fighting games. I personally do. I feel like SNK Heroines is a little bit too simple for me. At least Pocket Rumble with that one, you know that their intent from the very get-go was that, right? But here, because it's King of Fighters, you kind of just expect a little bit more out of it, I'm just kind of scared that all of these fighting games are just getting more and more and more dumbed down every time. I just, there's nothing wrong with wanting some quarter circles, I remember back when BlazBlue was supposed to be, like, really simple. But now, just fucking pressing a button gives you your special. So it's like, wow, you can't get any more fucking simple than that. All you need to do now is like just fucking do it like dive kick, right? Just one hit and you win. But it's a good game. If you like fan service and if you have friends to play it with, I feel like this would be a good game to play it with. When it comes to coming across like-minded people. If you're a streamer like me and you have like fans and people like on your friends list that you can play this game with, I think that'd be cool. But you saw me struggling, playing for 2 hours, and I'm like, okay, I did story, and I did survival, and online kind of sucks, so, like, what's left? What else can you do? Nothing, other than to just, do different combinations of different characters, and see what their dialogue is, and, hey, the game is, middle of the road. It's a teensy tiny little bit slightly above average. If I had to give it a rating, I don't really give a ratings a whole lot, It's kind of like an afterthought. In my website, I do have a score. I do give it scores, but it doesn't show up in my review. It doesn't show up in my video at all. It only shows up in, like, the thumbnail of my article, just in case you want to know. If you're curious as to what I would rate it if I did rate it, I'd probably say that this game is like a 6, It's, 5 is completely in the middle, average. 6 is just average, but gearing more towards the positive. It's alright. The game's alright. Alright. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat, and I'm probably gonna go watch Super Mecha Freezer react to One Piece, because I've been rewatching One Piece from the beginning, but I'm watching it through the eyes of, Struck by Bells and Super Mecha Frieza and DB Geek, all these people reacting to One Piece again. And I enjoy watching that. And they're really long videos, so it's really cool for me to, like, make some food, use my Chromecast to, like, play videos on my TV and shit. It's cool. So that's kind of how I'm going to be spending my evening. That and looking for news stories. I already have 5. So just one for every day of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'll have at least one news video for every day of the week, so it doesn't feel like I'm gone studying. Because I am gone studying. I'm just going to schedule a whole bunch. Like, maybe, I'm not going to go to bed anytime soon. I'll probably just have my dinner and just record all that. And then edit it, just have it all upload overnight. I may have to pass on this game for now. Yeah, maybe wait until it's on sale or something. Yeah. And get it on PS4, because the frame rate here on the Switch is a little rough. Yeah, so I'm out of here. I should have put on some background music, man. I have a whole fucking stream deck with a bunch of, background tracks here. Well, it's a little bit too late for that now. But hey, thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. It's been fun. 2.5 hours. Okay, so if you guys enjoyed the stream, very uneventful, very normal, chill stream, whatever. Not a whole lot happened, just me playing some games and checking out the Megaman demo. You can go ahead and give the stream a like if you liked it, and of course, you know, comment, subscribe, bell icon, and I don't know how many fingers I have holding up. You can go ahead and check out all my social media links down in the description, all that typical usual bullshit. All of you here already know how this shit goes. And, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for National Snack Appreciation Day. I'm sure it'll be good. Hikage Fest all up in this. Alright, guys. Thank you, everybody, for coming. You know I appreciate all of you. See ya.